Okay, and what are we going to talk about today? Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. So let's get started with our first question. So tell me, can you manage your time perfectly, and do you normally do it without any issues so you can manage your time and use your time in the best way?
I think I have a good time management skills.
Yeah.
Yes, because I think that times is precious. And the life is short.
Of course, yes, of
So
course.
I always save time. Um, and the way to manage time is I make a list of a to-do list. I make a to-do
Yeah,
list
of
every day
course.
uh, at night or in the evening. I will make the to-do list for tomorrow, or in the early morning, I will make the to-do list for a day. Yes,
Very
and
good.
yes, I think by that way I can manage my time well. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And have you ever tried doing two things? Because we normally, do it. As I don't know, two things at the same time because we want to save our time. So do you normally do it, and do you think it's effective? So if it's good to, I don't know, manage your time in a way that you can do maybe more than one thing at the same time?
Mm, yes.
So,
I
and what?
Yes. You said that I do more things in at the same time, right?
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. Yeah, of course.
But
Cooking,
it will
doing
be have a
dishes. Yeah.
priority. I have to choose what is the priorities
Oh,
to
great.
do. Yes. Um, but I think by making a to-do list, uh, I can manage my time effectively than no do nothing.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course, of course. So when we plan everything, of course, and as you mentioned, to have a to-do list is really important so that you know when and what you need to do so you can manage your time and use it in best way. Well, and tell me, have you ever failed to do a task, something, because of bad time management? So you couldn't do it because you couldn't manage your time?
I sometimes I have failed to do the task. Um, yes.
Yeah.
Um, because I um sometimes I was interrupted by other things.
Ah, of
Yeah.
course. Of
Mm.
course. So
I
sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
I,
Then I make a plan for myself, but mm, other things came. Uh, Something is coming. I have to do so. I failed
yeah,
to
of
do my
course.
task.
Yeah, of course. I do agree. Some things distract you. So
Distract.
yeah,
Yes,
distract you so that you can't do what you want,
yes.
of course. Yeah. For example, something, as you said, you use the verb come, but you can say come up. It means to happen, usually unexpectedly. So when something come up, means to happen, usually unexpectedly. Yeah, something come up and of course you don't expect, so you can manage it. So of course, but you normally try to have everything under control. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, so the first one, to keep a log of my daily tasks so that I can manage them effectively. So to keep a log, it means to record. So normally we can write them down on a paper, or actually it's a record of something. So yeah, of course. Especially you can use it, for example, for official records. You can use it to keep a log. Okay. For example, you should keep a log of your business travel to ensure that you have proof of your expenses. So for example, you need to keep a log. So it can be used for official, also for official records. So here, yeah, of course, you keep a log of my daily task, to-do list, as you said, so that you can manage. And tell me, do you use, because we discussed technology, so do you use your phone to, I don't know, make some notes and...
Yes. When I cannot write out on the paper, I use the note on my phone to take note what I should do for the day.
Yeah.
Yes, and I set alarm to remind me not not missing the meeting, someone
Of course.
appointment with someone.
Of
And
course.
I think alarm on the
Yeah.
phone is it works
Of course.
effectively.
Yeah. So you set a reminder, so that reminds you when to do. So that reminds you when and what you need to do.
Yes.
Of course. So here, I think in this case, technology can be really helpful. Well, and now run errands. I usually run errands for my mom. So what is the meaning of this phrase? So when you run errands, actually you make some short journeys to buy, to collect, to deliver something. Okay, so to collect something. Now, I usually run errands for my mom while she cooks dinner for, so I make everything. So you can use this phrase. Okay, it's, of course, it can be used as slang. Okay, so but normally we say when we get something for someone, I don't know, usually, normally, for example, you need to go to the supermarket to do something. I don't know, to buy something, to get something ready. Okay, and then you can get help. You can help someone. Okay,
Yes.
yeah,
I usually run errands for my mom while she cooks dinner for the family. Yes,
of
I
course,
usually, not myself, I usually run errands for my family.
of
I
course.
I am the person who usually run errands
Yeah, of
for
course.
everything.
Yeah, I know. You need to run. Okay, so to do
How
or
about you? And you the same?
Of course, because you know, there is no one except me. Of course, I do all the time for
Yeah.
myself, for myself,
Yeah.
to get something for someone, usually by making a short trip somewhere. Yeah, of course. Well, and so normally you help someone. Okay. I estimate that we only need 30 minutes to finish this task. Estimate.
Estimate.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Actually, it can be this synonym for evaluate, okay, or assess something. A simple definition. So it's approximately valid, actually, or something evaluates something. So determine, for example, when I determine the size, the amount of something, I can use this. I estimate, so that we need, so I determined maybe that we need about 30 minutes to do it. So to determine the size, time, extent, or something like this.
Yeah.
So,
Estimate.
yeah, of course. And can you use it
Yes.
in a sentence?
I estimated that we can spend 1 billion Vietnam dong to build the house.
Of course, yes. So you calculate, or approximately, of course, it's not an exact one. Approximately, so calculate, or for example, evaluate, assess. Yeah, of course. And prioritize. So to manage time effectively, you should, as you said, prioritize doing important things. Which one actually is the most important? So you need to arrange in order of importance. To arrange in order of importance. So which one is more important? So let's do it first. Okay, let's use it in a sentence.
Priority to manage time effectively. We should
Prioritize.
prioritize the important thing first. Yes.
Okay, so tell me, but you know, if you use it as a noun and you want to make it plural, you said priorities. So what are your priorities? This is noun. How do you prioritize your, for example, I don't know, the thing that you need to do? So prioritize is verb. And if you want to make a plural noun of priority, you say priorities, okay? So they're different. It ends in S, not Z. Well, so tell me, how do you prioritize the things that you need to do every day? So which one is really important? The first thing that you normally do, your priority.
Yeah. I prioritize doing the things for my husband first. After that, I priority the second thing for my children. And the last one, The last priority is for this.
Yourself. You
Yes,
yourself,
for
the
myself.
last priority. I want to say that you are such a perfect wife, perfect mom. Do you know you are the last one? That's great. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I do my task, or I do for myself uh, after uh, uh, I when my husband and my when my husband go to work and my children go to school. After
yeah.
that, that's my time.
So I think you
It's
are
my time.
devoted. You are devoted. So you give lots of love, okay, and attention to your family. So you are devoted to your family. It means you give lots of love and attention. It's difficult. You are. Okay, here. It's difficult to be. It's really difficult to be what you are. Well, okay. So your first priority, your husband, your children, and after that, you. Wow. Okay, delegate. Delegate can be used as a verb or noun. Here we have the verb. So first of all, what is the meaning of delegate? It means to give a particular job or duty or task to someone else so that they do it for you. So delegate, let me write here, this is a verb. That means to give a particular job, or maybe it can be duty, etc. So something like this to someone else so that they do it for you. Okay, this is a verb. So, but we can also use it as a noun. What is the meaning of delegate? As a noun, someone who has been elected or chosen to speak, like agent, or vote, or take decision. So, for example, we can say around 300 delegates attended the conference. People actually who have been elected or chosen to speak, or for example to vote or to do something. So this is a noun, so let me write delegate. That is noun. Okay, it means someone who has been chosen pick or vote or take decision. So that is like an agent.
Delegate is now in the group.
Yeah.
So,
So here we have verb I delegate tasks to my other teammates so that we can finish the assignment on time. Okay, tell me, yeah, you need to do some house chores every day. Do you delegate, I don't know, some tasks to your children or your husband so that you can rest?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I delegated to I delegate my prayers to my children when I have to go out. I need to have a rest.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course, of course. So you give them some responsibilities. Okay, so log, run errands, estimate, prioritize, and delegate. Okay, let's use them. Of course, we discussed them, but it's not bad to make a whole and try to use them in order to talk on a topic.
To be a successful person in my job, I always have a lot to um, uh, I always have a lot to remind myself what to do and what happened in a day.
Yes, very good. Okay, very good.
And sometimes in my company, right, I have to run errands for my team. Why we have events. And I also the person who estimated the expensive of I always the person who estimate the expenses.
Yeah.
Is for my team when
Yeah.
we have the event.
Yeah.
And also we I prioritize what should we do.
Yeah.
I should prioritize
Prioritize.
what we should do. Uh, what task we should do for my team.
Yeah, okay, very good. We should do. Just first of all, about run errands. Of course, your example was good. That was perfect. Okay, so there was no problem with your example. Just, let's briefly talk about errand. Errand means job. So it can be anything because, I don't want to make you confused with that example on your book because, you think that, okay, especially about someone like, for example, buying or giving something. No, you can do, as I told you, and as I just typed on board, to do or get. So what are personal errands? They can be different. For example, sending an email. can be a personal rent that you can do for someone, or making a phone call, it can be, or for example, delivering a package, transporting a person. So actually each of this may be job. They can be, each of this work can be rent, personal rent. So when you run rent, you can do each of them, any of them for someone. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. And one of them, yeah, shopping for food, for example, one of them shopping for food. Okay, and now, for example, if you schedule a meeting or appointment for someone, of course, you run in errands. So, well, I beat the clock. So what it means to finish doing something or succeed in doing something before the time allowed for doing it has ended. So I have a time I need to do, the given time that I need to do something, and I finish doing something before the time actually allowed for doing it has ended. So let me write, okay. It means if you beat the clock, you finish doing something or succeed in doing something before the time allowed for doing it ended. So I beat the clock and delivered the project on time.
I beat the clock and delivered the project on time. If you beat the clock, you finish doing something or succeed in doing something before the time allowed you to do it is ended. Yes.
So
I am not the person who usually beat the clock.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I'm not good. I'm not good in management time for the project.
Yeah, of
I
course.
I I always finish the project or my plan on time
Yeah.
or late, so a bit late.
Yeah, of course. So you can't. Yeah, of course, we can say that it's easy to beat the clock if it never starts because it's really difficult to manage. Yeah, we have something like this, so you can use it. It's easy to beat the clock if it never starts. So which is when you start something, of course, it's really difficult to do it in time. So you can use this one too. Let me type it in the board. It's easy to beat the clock if it's never starts. So you're right, it's really difficult to manage your time and do everything in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I beat the clock. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to. I have to. So of course, I'm really good at time management. Yeah.
Oh, you're very good at the
Yeah, of
time
course. I
management.
can manage, of course, I can manage my time perfectly because I need to. So when you need And when you have to, of course you do it. But of course, if I don't have to, I don't. Well, okay, so you can easily use this idiom, beat the clock. For example, please drive as fast as you can and beat the clock, be on time. So you can use it in different sentences. Okay, so, well, okay. Let's talk about the structure. Just, do you have any questions related to the words and phrases, the idiom, or no? No question?
Question.
Okay.
No question.
Yeah, and we have the structure of today, third conditional. So as you know, we have 0, first, second, and third conditional. So 4 conditionals, okay? And now we're going to talk about third conditional. So first of all, why we use. The third conditional is used to imagine a different past. So we imagine a change in a past situation and the different result of the change in the past. So it's used to imagine a different past. So a change in the past and the different result of that change in the past. How we make, so what is the structure of third conditional? As you know, in conditionals, we have 2 clauses, if clause and the second clause. If clause can be in different tenses like present simple or, for example, past simple. And here I have past perfect. So if plus subject, had and past participle. Had and past participle is past perfect. So if past perfect and the second clause after comma is with, have, and past participle. So let me, okay, this here. So first of all, so if plus past perfect, that is had, with, have, and past participle. Why we use it? To imagine change in past situation and different result. Okay, so let's make some sentences to actually understand it better. Okay, if I had understood the instructions properly, perfectly, I would have passed the exam. I hadn't understood, so I couldn't. So I say, if I had understood instructions properly, I would have passed. Just, you know, let me notify something. When you put the first clause, that is if clause, for any of this conditionals, 0, first, second, third. If you have if clause at the beginning in writing, I'm not talking about speaking, you divide two parts using comma in writing. But if you replace, for example, you say, I would have passed the exam if I had understood, you don't need to put comma. So you can replace these two clauses and put would clause at the beginning and if second part. So there is no need to use comma if you have I would have at the beginning. But if you begin your statement using if in 0, first, second, and third conditional, in writing, don't forget about putting and dividing them, separating them using comma. Okay, so if I, or you can make negative. For example, we wouldn't have got lost. We wouldn't have got lost if my phone hadn't run out of battery. So you can say to make a negative statement, you need to add not to would or had. So we wouldn't have got lost if my phone hadn't run out of battery. So because it happened, because my phone had run out of battery, we would have got lost. Okay, so this is about third conditional. Okay, now let's have a look at the book and do some examples. If you had chosen to go on that road, you would have gotten home early. Just, you know, gotten or got, both of them are usable. So if you want to use, you can say gotten. So we use gotten or got, both of them. If we hadn't hurried, we would have missed our flight. If she had, just here, had, because the verb is have here, so we need to use past participle, that is had. If she had a more detailed plan, she wouldn't have had any trouble meeting the deadline. Okay, it's your turn. So try to.
If I hadn't studied, I could have I couldn't have known you.
Of course, yeah. yeah, if I hadn't, maybe, yeah, if I hadn't decided to study English, or if I hadn't started studying English, yeah, I wouldn't have known you. Yeah, have known you. Of course, yeah, that was really good. Yeah, and another one, if you want, you can do another too.
If I had had a baby, one more baby, I wouldn't have had enough time.
Of course, yes.
Yes. I couldn't have. I could been looked older.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would been,
You would have
looked. Yeah. I
older.
could looked older. I would have looked older.
Of course, I would have looked older, of course. So if I had another baby, yeah, I would have looked older, of course. So maybe. Okay, very good. Good examples. Okay, very good. Well, just let me say something, just be happy because it's not really common. We normally, I don't know. So if you travel to my country, you see that most of natives make lots of mistakes and we don't care when talking. Okay, they make mistake and we don't care. Of course, here I'm a teacher, so I don't make mistake because I'm a teacher, I'm teaching. But when I talk to, for example, when we talk to our friends or family or something like this, we mean to make mistake because no problem, it's something like just speaking. So if you hear, and about this third conditional, so sometimes people use different conditionals and sometimes they don't use, so it's okay, it's not really common, but it's really important to know them because it's really advanced structure, so we need to learn it. Well, okay, and now actually I want to play a video. So we're going to watch a video together. And after that, we will talk about it. Just wait a moment. Hold on, please, to, I think this video just, okay. Yes. So let me share my screen again.
Do you always feel short of time? Are you constantly pressured to meet deadlines, whether it's at work or at home? If so, you're in need of some essential time management tips. During this video, we will uncover 10 top tips to help you get on top of your tasks and more in charge of your time. Here's how to work smarter, not harder. 1. Declutter your workspace. The first step to time management success is having an organized workspace. If you work in a frantic way, you're bound to waste time searching for papers or files.
Let me say something. If you find it too fast, I can reset the playback speed. Do you want me to maybe make it a bit slower, or it's okay? No, it's okay. Very good.
So, to boost productivity, start by decluttering your workspace and only keep any vital items around you. 2. Create a to-do list. A good to-do list will help you stay on track rather than swaying to and from tasks, and it will also give you a great sense of achievement when you've managed to tick off a large chunk at the end of the day. The best way to create your list is to analyze your tasks towards the end of your shift and prepare for the following day. That way, waste time in the morning when you're most productive on something minor like a list. 3. Prioritize. Now you have your list of duties, you'll need to rank them in order of priority. The way you do this is up to you. You could use a numerical ranking system, highlights, or mental notes. What's important here is to understand which is the most urgent job and get that out of the way first. 4. Set achievable goals. A great way to stay motivated is to set achievable goals. If you have 20 difficult tasks, it's apparent that you won't achieve them all in one day. Therefore, be realistic when prioritizing and creating your list so that you don't get disappointed when 5 p.m. rolls around. 5. Use organization apps. If you're tech-friendly, an organization app is what you need in your life. You could use a project management tool like Trello to keep your tasks visible and your workflow clear. On the other hand, if you want a simple checklist, Todoist is your perfect match. 6. Don't multitask. Many people assume that multitasking is a great skill to have, but if you're not able to work fluidly, you'll end up bouncing from tasks and wasting time in between. This can also lead to careless mistakes and forgetfulness. 7. Reward yourself. When you finished a big task, why not reward yourself with a treat? This could vary depending on your interests. You might want to order a coffee, a cake, or have a catch-up with your favorite coworker. Just don't overdo it and have 10 cups of coffee a day. That won't help anyone. 8. Stay off social media. Unless you work in marketing, limit your time on social platforms when you're trying to get jobs done. If you really can't resist looking at every notification, put your phone on flight mode or download a social media blocking app. 9. Audit your time. Once you've spent a week following your new plan, audit your time and see how productive you've been. You may see that you can spend less time on certain tasks and adjust your plan accordingly. 10. Take frequent breaks. Taking frequent breaks is crucial when trying to keep productivity levels up. Otherwise, your energy levels will drop and you will end up swaying from your work. Many competing theories suggest specific time frames. However, you should figure out how long you can stay focused for, and then take a 15 to 30-minute break in between. Developing these skills won't happen overnight, but by following these tips, you'll enjoy a much more efficient work life. If you're looking for more productivity hacks, visit careeraddict.com for more advice.
Okay. Well,
Mm.
so
difficult to follow.
sorry, let me, oh.
Yeah, so
Just,
difficult to follow the 10 tips.
okay, yeah, I'm sorry. So I couldn't get what you because I'm trying to stop
Okay.
video so that I can hear you. Okay. Could you say again, please?
Yes, I say that I said that it's difficult to follow the 10 tips, but it's good. It's good for our development in job, in our job.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, we should try to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one do you
think
time is the best? So the first one, declutter your workplace. Do you know the meaning of declutter? It means to tidy, to remove extra things. So declutter means to tidy somewhere, to remove extra things so that you can your actually place better. Okay, and of course you will be more productive because you have enough room, enough place to use. So declutter your workplace means to tidy, to remove extra things. For example, I normally do it when I want to, I don't know, start my job or I want to do something. First of all, I try to remove the extra things out of my table. So, or the desk that's really important. So, or around me. So, the first one.
Yes,
And
the
clutter, of course. And the second one, as you said, to make a to-do list.
Yeah, to-do list.
Of course. And after that, prioritize. So, yeah. Right.
What to do.
Okay, just, you know, you can write prioritize with Z and S, the difference in American and British writing. So, yeah, so, okay, prioritize. And after that, set achievable.
Achievement goal.
Of course, achievable. Okay. Set achievable goals. So, of course, you need to be realistic and set some goals that you can achieve. Okay. And after that, application.
We should use application, organization, application.
Of course. And don't multitask. Don't do different things at the same time. Yeah. After that,
reward yourself. Reward yourself.
We deserve. So, and this one is really important.
Stay off social media.
Stay off social media. Using like, you know, some blocking apps, or I don't know, set your phone for flight mode. And the next one.
Audit your time. That means we adjust the plan. Adjust the plan or adjust the time frequently.
Of course.
Audit your time.
Okay, yeah.
You can break.
Yeah, and you can have frequent break. You need to have frequent break. So that, actually your productivity improve, you can stay focused, because you need, especially, some people work during night, and as we watch in the video, our brain, can't work during the night, so it's better not to work. So there is no development of, I don't know, productivity or skills during the night, overnight, so it's better not to do, just rest and have a break. Well, so which one is the most effective tip, you think?
Yes, excuse me, I would like to know the 10, the number 10. What is the number 10?
Okay, number 10, what was it? Frequent break. So just this.
Frequent break?
Yeah, frequent break.
break.
Yeah, I just type here, of course, here.
And how about the number 9?
9, okay. I think, have them.
Adjust
So frequent break, yeah, of course, stay off of social media. So just let me check if I tab, okay, to-do list, priority to chips, okay.
Audit your time, audit your time.
I can get what you exactly say. Could you say again? Because, maybe.
Yes, I asked you that. What is the number 9?
But yeah, I know, because, I could write down this, that was number 9.
Yes.
Yeah, we left one. Maybe edit
Yes.
your time, maybe set your time edit. I don't know what was that, because, I couldn't.
I write down that audit your time. Audit, A-U-D-I-T.
Audit, okay, it's not audit. Yeah, I'm sure, because, yeah, it's audit. So audit. Time, of course. And what is that? Yeah, of course. You write this. Audit time, of course. Because when you say this is audit, this is definitely different. So because of this, yeah, we can't get the meaning of it. Yeah, of course. And what it means, yeah, of course, this one, that's really important. So we need to plan. Okay, and it's something like, in order to maybe be more effective and to do our task more effectively. So it's really important to audit, yeah, time. Yeah, that was number 9, I think. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Very useful tips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which one is the most useful, you think?
The most important thing, the most important tips is, yes, we should, I think that create a to-do list first. After that, we should prioritize the task, what we do first.
Of course.
And the achievement goal is also important.
Of course.
Achievement goal, because we know what we will do and what we will get.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, and which one you do except for to-do list? Because I know that you have a to-do list. So
I think we should choose 3 or 4 of 10 tips. We do the same thing. Like you should, we choose for that. First, we should organize the workplace. The second, create a to-do list.
Yeah.
The third is prioritize.
Prioritize, of course.
Prioritize.
Yeah.
And then, And stay off social media.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was really good. So, and after that, of course, audit, like, just hear the meaning of this if you don't get. So sometimes we need to analyze and check out what we did. So I want to review. So I need to, I need to manage time to plan everything, to check everything, to review everything so that I can be sure that I did everything in a perfect way. So of course, all these tips are really important. So, and it's good to follow. Of course, as you said, it's difficult to follow all them because, yeah, it's something like theory is really different from what we do. So we can have lots of good ideas, but if we can do them, if we can follow them, of course, it's a bit different. But okay, well, we discussed this topic in detail, and just we have a listening, but I decided to watch this video except for I can do something. Let me find the listening and send it for you so you can listen at home and do this part. I will send you after my classes. I will send you a screenshot and the audio. Okay?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. That was really good time with you. And thank you for joining the class today. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for teaching me.
And have a great weekend. Enjoy your time.
Oh, we can. Yes, we
Of
can.
course.
It's weekend.
Of course,
I
tomorrow
forget
for you.
it.
Sunday, Saturday, of course. Just enjoy. So
Yes.
do you have any plans?
Yes. I take my children go somewhere and buy something and have a coffee with my husband.
Wow. Good for you. Good for your husband because of having such a wonderful lady wife. Good for you, husband. Really. You're perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have a
If
great
I were a man,
weekend.
if I were a man, I would marry with you, definitely.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
not sorry. Okay. Thank you. I was just kidding. That was really good. I was just joking. That was really good time with you again. Thank you so much and have a great, wonderful day.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye.